So, good morning, welcome back. We are going to start today in a supported back bend. So I want you to find a blanket or a pillow and, well, actually both, and create this angle, right? So lower position at the base, higher position at the top. You can place your blocks out to the sides for your hands. You're gonna lay down, face down, right? Belly on the bolster, and the arms can be on the blocks or on the floor. Once you're here, turn your head to one side, right? And we're gonna switch positions about halfway through. Right, so you can try both. Hands on the blocks, hands off the blocks. And then as you find this position, maybe you're wiggling around a little bit to get more settled. And once you settle, close the mouth, breathe in and out through the nose. If you can. Slowly, with as little movement as possible in the mind, turn the head the opposite way. Close the mouth, breathe in and out through the nose, and see if you can get the air to flow through both nostrils. Draw your hands back underneath the shoulders. Press up to hands and knees. Lift your head, lift your tail. Exhale, round. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Go one more time. Lift and lengthen. And then sit back behind the feet, crossing the ankles, coming into simple cross-legged position. Bring the right hand to the nose, right thumb to right nostril, right ring finger to left, and the two middle fingers pressing on the center of the forehead. Close the left nostril, breathe in through the right. Close the right, breathe out left. Close left, in right. Close right, out left. Keep going, in through the right, out through the left. 3 more rounds. Release the hand. Breathe in through both nostrils. Out through the nose. And then come back to hands and knees. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift the head, lift the tail. Tuck the toes, shift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the elbows. Take ragdoll position here. Release the hands. Walk the hands slowly back out to downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here. Sinking the inner points of the heels. See if you can lift the toes up off the floor and still feel all 4 corners of each foot. Maybe you shift the weight more to the left foot and then shift the weight more to the right foot. Press into the hands, walk the feet to the hands. Lift up halfway, find space. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to standing, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to your sides, Tadasana. Reach your arms out and up. Forward fold, touch the ground. Lift up halfway. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, lower the knee. Shifting the hips forward, light on the fingers. Take 1 more breath in. And as you exhale, shift the hips back into Ardha Hanumanasana, half split pose. Take 1 more breath in. And then you're going to slide the left foot back into hands and knees. Lift the head, lift the tail. Tuck the toes under, shift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Walk your hands back to your feet. Uttanasana, forward fold. On this next exhale, walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. Sink the inner heel point so you can lift the toes. Good. Breathing in. And then walk your feet to the front of the mat. Lift up halfway, find space. Forward fold, exhale. Rise all the way up to standing. Arms reach up. Hands come to your sides, Tadasana. Reach your arms out and up. Forward fold, touch the ground. Lift up halfway. Plant your hands, step your left foot back, lower the knee. Shift the hips back. Shift the right leg forward into splits pose. Half splits, full splits. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, slide the right leg back into hands and knees. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift your head, lift your tail. Tuck your toes under, shift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. And drop the knees to the ground, bring the toes together. Shift the hips back into child's pose. Inhale, back up to hands and knees. Exhale, sit down behind the feet. Cross the legs. Opposite foot in front this time. Bring your right hand to your nose. Right thumb to right nostril, right ring finger to left. Close the left, breathe in right. Close right, breathe out left. In right. Out left. In right. Out left. In right. Out left. Continue. 2 more cycles. Release the hand, breathe in through both nostrils. Out through both nostrils. And then come to lay on your back. You're gonna bring your blocks with you. So have the blocks handy. Draw both knees in toward your chest. Right? So this in some ways is like a child's pose, a narrow child's pose, but on your back. Feel the belly move as you breathe. Release the feet to the ground. And then just windshield wiper the knees side to side here. Three more rocks. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh and then pull the whole shape in toward your belly, figure 4 on your back. Release the feet to the ground. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Pull the whole shape in toward your belly. Breathe in and out through the nose. Release the shape, both feet back on the ground. And then drop the knees out to the side, come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Right, so see if you can be in this position without supporting the body at first. Right, no props. Just the body supporting itself, the earth supporting the body, the breath supporting the body. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor, knees up toward the ceiling. And just pushing the knees forward, side to side. You're just rocking the pelvis back and forth. Right knee comes forward, pelvis drops back down. Left knee comes forward, pelvis drops back down. So we're just going back and forth. And then pause. Draw your right knee in, left knee in. Just hold here in Apanasana. Try to have the feet side by side. And then opening the feet apart, holding on to the bottoms of the feet, knees stacked under the ankles. Come into happy baby. Bringing the soles of the feet together once more, holding in this Baddha Konasana with the feet lifted. Dropping the feet to the ground. Bringing the knees over to the left in a simple twist. Roll the knees up through center and then over to the right. Bring your knees back up through center. And then just that rocking motion side to side. And back of the pelvis, lifting and then rocking back into place. Extend the legs long on the mat. Reach the arms up overhead. And then take the shoulders over to the left. Take the feet over to the left. Feel the right side body opening up. Bring the shoulders back to center, feet back to center. Take the shoulders over to the right and feet over to the right. Release back to center. And pause. Roll over onto one side. Slowly press yourself up. And find your blanket. You're going to place the blanket across the mat. Place the bolster or the pillow at the back of the mat. Come into this psoas release so the ankles will rest on the bolster, and the blanket will rest across the front of the pelvis. Lay down with the forehead on the backs of the hands. Just really easeful, gentle release. If it feels better to you, you can open the hands and turn the head to one side. Turn your head the opposite way. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press up and back to child's pose. And moving forward and back onto your back in supported Shavasana. So bolster behind the knees, blanket underneath that. Let yourself settle here. Start to shift and move your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, wrists, ankles, rolling to one side. Slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat as you are ready. One more time, bring your right hand to your nose. Alternate nostril breath, Nadi Shodhana. Close the left nostril, breathe in through the right. Close the right, breathe out left. In left, out right. In right, out left. In left, out right. In right, out left. In left, out right. In right, out left. In left, out right. Release the hand, breathe in through both nostrils. Out through both nostrils. Reach your arms out and up. Join your palms together and exhale your hands to your heart. Bow your head in gratitude for this practice, this moment, this breath, this life. Let's seal our practice together with the vibration of one Om. Take a breath in. Thumbs to your forehead, honoring the light and wisdom within yourself and each other. Namaste.